Hi.
Hello.
Hello there. Hello. Nice to meet you today. I think this is our first class. So,
Yeah,
my name is Lucy. What's your name?
yeah. My name is Arun Kumar.
Arun. Brilliant. And let me see, Arun. Just checking your profile here. Uh,
Hmm.
yes. And so you are from India.
Yes. Yeah.
And is this where you live?
No. Yeah. I'm staying at the Stockholm.
Okay. So you're from India, but you live in Stockholm right now.
Ye-
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
Great.
Yes. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Lovely. Nice to meet you. And are you working at the
Yes.
moment?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm working as a software engineer in data engineer and software engineer in H&M.
Great. And so an international company
Yeah. Yep.
it
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Yeah. Brilliant. Yes.
I
Yes.
I think you know the H&M. It's a retail company for
Oh,
clothing.
sorry. Do you mean the clothes
Yeah.
company?
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
didn't know if, yeah, because you said software engineer, but you work as a software engineer for H&M.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I know it. Yes, I know it
Yeah.
for sure. Because it's a clothes brand, very famous everywhere. Yes. Okay. Very cool. Okay. So you work for this international company and in Stockholm. Yeah. Great. Great.
Yes. Yeah.
And so lovely. And how long have you been using Cambly for, Arun?
So it's almost 6 months completed.
Okay. So almost
Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant. And what was your main reason for practicing your English on Cambly?
Yeah, yeah. So the main reason is, yeah, I am not so much confident and I'm facing issue with the sometime pronunciation also.
Okay.
And sometimes while I'm going to present something, so I feel little bit nervous. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
uh,
okay, so you're saying that yeah, you can use English well, but you want to improve your speaking
yeah,
and your
yes,
spoken English, your
mm,
communication, and for pronunciation.
yeah.
And did you say you sometimes have to give presentations?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you
So
say yeah?
yeah, sometime I'm giving the presentation. At that time, if someone asks the question, so I feel means little bit nervous. Means if
Mm.
someone interrupt me in between, then
Yeah,
I'm feeling some, yeah, this one.
because you're not as prepared to give an answer. It's not prepared. It's you don't know what to expect. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, great,
Yeah,
great, good.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
So
okay,
I think I have the lack of vocabulary,
okay.
and I think, and yeah, that is the only the reason. So I want to improve in vocabulary. I want to improve in pronunciation mostly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Great, great. So, yeah, vocabulary and pronunciation. Yeah, yeah, lovely. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And so, are you working through this Cambly course right now, Arun? Advanced Business English?
Yeah.
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 So, would you like to work through this with me today?
No, no, no. I want to
No.
do the conversation. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you prefer to have conversation today. Brilliant.
Yes.
No
Yes. Yes.
worries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I can hide this then. As this is just yes a resource that is an
Yeah.
option. Yeah. Have you done some of those though before?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah. But
done. I
today,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
But today you want to have yeah practice free flow conversation. Yeah, good, good. So how long have you been living in Stockholm, Aaron?
So it's almost 3 year completed. Around 3 year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
And what do you think of this city? Yeah. What do you make of it?
Yes. So as per my understanding, this city for summer it's very good,
Hmm.
and in winter it's a horrible climate. Too much cold. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and the people here in very reserved, means they don't want to talk more and more. For example, in UK, London. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was in London, I think 4 year back. So
Okay.
they are talking too much. Okay, but
They talk too much in
yeah,
London.
yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, but their people are not talking too much, not talkative. Okay, and apart from that, yeah, and
So can I just check in with you, Aaron? So are you saying that in London the people are very talkative
yeah,
in a
yeah,
good in
yeah,
a good
yeah, yeah,
way?
yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, yeah,
Right.
compared
Yeah.
to the Stockholm. Yeah.
Yes, great, great, great,
Yeah,
good, good.
yeah.
Talkative in a good way, because if you say that they talk too much, it
Mm-mm.
sounds like it's a bad thing
No, I
because it's too much. They talk too much.
yeah,
I need a
okay,
break. So that's just the highlight for you. Yeah. So
okay.
instead, talkative is a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And in Stockholm, mostly
Yeah.
people means most of the time they are talking in Swedish language, their own language,
Oh
native.
gosh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yes,
So because
yeah.
it's Sweden, they're speaking Swedish a lot of the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just like a
Yeah.
German people are mostly like to talk in German language, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So apart from that, yeah, everything is good. It's a very
Mm,
beautiful city,
mm,
and I like the transportation here.
good. Good.
And yeah, and yeah, that's
So it's a beautiful city, and you do
yeah,
like it, but you mean in terms of the people, they're a bit more reserved, right?
yeah, 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 yes, yes,
And
yes,
if
yes.
they speak Swedish, it's hard to, you can't communicate with them.
Yeah,
But
uh,
does everyone speak English too?
mm, yeah, most of the people know
Mm,
the English. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
So you
so
use it
our mode of
everywhere, can you?
communication is English, right? In
Mm,
office also, we are going to interact with the English because I
mm,
can't understand much Swedish language. Little bit I
of
understand.
course, a little
Yeah.
bit, yeah. And when you're out and about, like in the streets or shopping or restaurants or cafes, whatever, do you speak in Swedish or in English?
Mix.
Mix,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
see. That's cool. Yeah, but as you said, at work, everyone's speaking in English. You can just, go with that. So that's good for your work
Yes.
colleagues. Wow. And how did it come about that you were going to move to Sweden?
Mm, what the your question? Sorry.
How did it come about that you were going to move to Sweden? How
Uh,
did this happen?
yeah, so yeah, I'm working as a software engineer. Okay, so I came here on the deportation.
Hmm.
So yeah, so client they are asking to come to the student, and you have to work with the client. Yeah, so that is
Right.
the reason
So
only.
so the clients
Mm,
dictate where certain
mhm.
employees need to be placed. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I suppose you had a choice in it, like you could accept or decline, right? Because obviously it's a big move
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's your choice. But so yeah, what made you decide, yes, I want to do that?
yeah. So I think I want to explore the Europe. Okay,
Mm,
yeah,
yeah.
and yeah, so that is the first reason. Second reason, yeah, I'm thinking might be I will stay here for long time.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, second reason, and third that I like the work culture here.
Oh,
Yeah,
good, good.
yeah,
And what is
yeah,
the work culture like in Sweden? What is it
yeah.
like?
So work culture means uh, they want the better product, not in hurry.
Okay,
Means yeah,
nice.
yeah, and they are not pressurizing the employee. You have to do end of the day or EOD. I need this thing. No, they don't want. They want a better product, and
Wow.
yeah, and they they are good people.
That's great.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
they are
that's
good
lovely.
people.
That's really great that you said about, they care about the product
Mhm,
more than the
mhm.
time, more than
Yeah,
the time
yeah,
it
yeah,
takes. So they're not in a
yeah,
hurry. They're
yeah,
not
yeah,
people who are,
eh,
in a
yeah,
hurry
yeah,
and with all these time
and
restraints.
uh,
That's very good. Takes
yes,
a lot
yes.
more stress out and pressure off, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's very good. Yeah. And they're very nice people, even if they're more quiet, even if they're quieter. Yeah, that's
Yes,
good.
yes.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. And whilst you've been there, Aaron, in your last 3 years, have you been able to travel more in within the country or maybe to other European countries?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So okay, last year I went to the Paris, yeah, Paris, France,
Oh, sorry,
uh,
Paris. Yes.
yeah, Paris,
Yes,
yeah,
Paris.
France,
Yeah.
and Denmark, Norway, Finland, so many
Oh,
countries,
very nice. Yeah.
Brussels,
So some more
yeah,
Scandinavian countries like
yeah,
Denmark,
yeah,
Norway,
yeah,
Finland.
yeah, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Yeah.
and
So
and
yeah,
Brussels. Ah, very
Brussels, yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And so did you do a sort of a big tour together, or have you done different trips here and there?
No, so I'm a, means I'm traveling with my family. Okay, my daughter
Yes.
and my spouse. Yeah,
So
so
you
mostly.
live with your family here in
Mm,
Stockholm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
With
yes,
your
yeah,
wife and
yeah,
children. Right. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yes, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Great. And so you went on a trip with them. But was it a big trip where you went to all different countries, or did you do maybe one country for one holiday and then another country
Mm,
for another one?
so mostly one country for one holiday, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I sometimes I will go the two country. For example, Brussels and Netherlands. This is near
Right.
to, yeah, yeah,
You did together. Yeah. Nice.
yeah, yeah, yes,
Very
yes.
cool. And so far on your travels, is there a particular place or country that you've really enjoyed that you would say is one of your
Uh,
favorites?
uh, yes. So yeah. So France. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is the Paris is the favorite place for me.
lovely. Yeah.
Apart from that, I like the Netherlands.
Mm.
Yeah. And yes. And
And what? Mm.
if you see the Denmark and Norway and Stockholm, Finland, all are same.
Ah, they're all the same, more or less.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
quite similar. So it's the
Yeah. Yeah.
same
Yeah.
sort of vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the same
Same architecture,
atmosphere.
same thing, same. Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
yeah.
Okay, that's interesting to know. And how about okay, so how about Paris? Why did you love Paris so much?
Yeah, Paris, I think similar to India. It's too,
Really?
yeah, too much crowded. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, and second thing, yeah, I like the Eiffel Tower.
of course. It's
Yeah, and
so yeah,
yeah,
famous,
yeah. So
amazing.
yeah, and yeah, and the climate is very good.
Good.
Yeah, if you compare with the Nordic country, so
That's true.
France climate is very good. Yeah, and one thing I don't like in Paris that is the so many migrant people are there, and
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
and they are doing some fraud or yeah, so
that's
so that is
sad.
not a good thing,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
get you. I get you there. But you really love it's a beautiful city, yeah? It's
yes,
really
yes,
beautiful. So it's somewhere I still actually need to visit. I've never been. I have traveled
yeah.
quite a bit, but I've never been to Paris. So there you go. Yeah. And how about the Netherlands? Why did you really like this country?
Yeah, I think their climate is also good. Okay,
Mm,
compared to
mm.
the Nordic country.
Compare, yes, because it's so
Yeah,
cold. You mean in the
yeah.
Nordic countries, it's so
I,
cold.
yes, yes, and one of my friend also is staying there. So
Ah, very
I yeah,
nice.
yeah. So yeah, so I understand the city. I think it take I think 4 or 5 day I am staying there in Netherlands.
Wow,
Yeah,
very cool.
yeah.
Mm. Which
So
part were you in? Which
uh,
part or which city?
yeah, that is the Amsterdam. Which city? I think first trip my was is in Netherlands. That Amsterdam and yeah something.
Amsterdam?
Yeah, Amsterdam.
Amsterdam?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
the
Yeah, yeah.
capital. Lovely. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the most famous city
Mm,
in the Netherlands.
mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Very cool, very cool. Well, yes, I have traveled quite a bit myself in Europe, but
Okay,
I haven't been to all the countries that you mentioned.
okay,
So
okay.
I've been to Norway once before, and I've been to France. I've been to France
So
in the
you are from
north
which
and the
place?
east. But so I am from England.
Okay.
Yeah, but I live in Spain, in
Oh,
Madrid.
okay, okay.
This is where I live, but I am right now in England because I am visiting.
Oh,
So
oh,
yeah,
okay, okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah. But I've been to places. Well, I've actually explored more of Southern Europe myself. So I've done
Okay.
so Spain, Italy,
Budapest.
Portugal.
What about the Budapest? Budapest also, I think.
I visited Hungary. Yeah, Budapest. I have.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
actually,
okay.
and Switzerland
Oh,
as well.
it's
One
a
of
good
my
place.
best friends lives there in Switzerland. So
Yeah, yeah,
that is
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very good place. I think means most of the people want to go Switzerland.
Yeah, it's really stunning. Yeah, and it's very interesting how it has so many cultures and languages in Switzerland. It has the
Okay,
German, French, and Italian.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and but
yeah,
everyone speaks English, so it's good.
yeah,
Very
yeah, yeah, yeah.
international. So have you visited Switzerland or
No,
not that one?
no,
No.
no. I'm
Yeah.
thinking next year. I'm. planning to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would really recommend. I think you'd really love it if you love like nature, but it's got a very good climate, as you said, it's better a better climate than the Scandinavia. It's much well, obviously in the summer it's very warm and
Okay.
sunny and summery. Yeah, so that's quite nice. Do you prefer the sun or the rain?
Sun, not much rain. I know
Yeah,
in
you
UK too much rain is there, right?
too much rain. Yeah, it's true. Too much rain in the UK.
Yeah.
That's very true. But do you prefer the sun? Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you prefer the sun and cold, or like when it's cold, or do you prefer the sun and when it's hot?
Sun and cold. For
Yeah, when it
example, yeah, and in Stockholm, right now the climate is very good. Sun
okay.
and not much hot. It's
Yeah, kind of like mild, maybe. Is it
yes,
quite
yes,
mild in the
yes,
summer
yes. Yeah.
and sunny? Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. I think my
Yeah.
favorite is sunny and warm. I love sunny and warm, but not too hot. There's a point where it gets too much. So
Okay.
I don't like it really, really hot.
Oh.
But that is Spain for you. It does get really hot in the summer, but that's why I'm in England now. Yeah,
Oh.
so it's good. But
So
have
what
you
you are doing in
visited?
Spain?
Oh, yeah. In Spain, I am teaching English
Okay.
in a school
Oh,
to primary age children.
okay.
And then I work online teaching adults too. And yes, it's really good. But as it's a summer holiday break, I can come to England and take a break here. Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay,
it's
yeah. So
good.
your native place is England, and you are doing the work in Spain, right?
I'm living in Spain, in Madrid. Yeah.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I visit England. Well, usually I would visit at least twice a year for Christmas and for the summer. But my home is in Madrid. So this is
Okay,
actually I'm visiting. Yeah, because
okay,
I lived there for
okay,
6 years now. I lived there six years in Spain.
okay.
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah,
So how is the
yeah.
place, Spain? It's good.
Yeah, I love it. I love it in Spain. For me, it's the culture and the people and it really suits me, it suits me, the
Okay,
ambience and the place. I think that it's very well, let's say Madrid at least, because that's where I live in the capital city. It's very social. People are out all the time, like enjoying the sun. Lots of like terraces, places to sit and eat and drink outside. Lots of beautiful parks. Lots of quite a lot of lots of green spaces and lots of things to enjoy, like rooftops and different events that happen in the center because it's a big city. So it's I really love it. For
yeah,
me, it suits me well. And I don't like too much rain and too much gray and
okay,
too much cold, and there's a lot of that in England.
okay. So you are from the UK, right? So you have to apply visa to go Spain? No, no.
Well, actually, the situation now is yes, you do have to, as a British, as a British citizen or British national. But I actually moved to Spain before Brexit was
Okay,
completed. You know this, yeah. So before it was completed, I moved, and so then in that case, I was able to get a card as a European.
okay,
Because I
yeah,
moved then, so that's really good. Yeah. But now, yeah, you have to get a visa. Yeah.
okay,
If
yeah.
if you move there now, you'd need a visa. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I
Yeah.
think one of the popular footballer, Ronaldo, also is staying in Spain, right?
Yes. Well,
Yeah,
yes, exactly. Who's he playing for now? Wait a minute. I think he did play for Real Madrid, but I
yeah,
think
yeah,
now he's in Saudi Arabia, I
yeah,
hear. Is
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
that
he's
right?
playing for the Dubai. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So he's moved to the Middle East now. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's very popular guy. Yeah, his
Yeah.
fan following is too much.
Do you like football? Are you a
Yeah,
fan?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, you're a
So I like
fan.
Messi, Ronaldo. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, because Spain is very, very famous for the Spanish football is very famous, right? Especially right now, more than ever, I think, after they won the Euro, or Real Madrid won the champions, and they won the Olympics. They're winning everything,
yeah,
everything for football. They're winning this year, so
yeah.
they are very hot right now on the football, like everyone, yeah. And the La Liga, it's called. Do you ever see any of the Spanish football? Don't know how
Uh,
into it you are, but do you ever see any
yes,
Spanish football?
yes, yeah, yeah. When I was in Netherlands. Okay,
Yes.
so I connected with the Spanish people. Yeah, it's very good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
cool person, I think. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
The Spanish people, you mean? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they usually are very friendly, very welcoming, very talkative, chatty, kind of talk to anyone kind of thing. So that's really nice, very welcoming. Yeah. So that's
And
fun.
and they are always happy. Yeah,
Yeah. They
yeah.
have a lot of festivos actually. Well, they're
Okay.
called festivos, sorry, in Spain. But it basically means the special festival days, holiday days, like
Yeah,
for a special reason. But they have a lot of them. They have a lot more than the UK. That's definitely what I've discovered.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
from my experience, they do have quite a lot, so it's very nice. Do you get these special days in Switzerland? Do you get these
Uh,
special days like the festival or like holiday days?
yeah. So means I want to go Switzerland. I think in Jan or Feb.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So that would be obviously that would be their winter, but it will be beautiful. There would be
Yeah.
a lot of snow in
The snow is there.
Switzerland,
Yeah. So
but it's very
so
pretty.
so which season is the best for the Switzerland? Means
Well,
as
it
per your, yeah,
depends what you want, but if you're coming from Scandinavia, I suppose you get a lot of snow anyway, right? So you don't
yeah,
really
yeah,
need more snow.
yeah,
So in that case, I would suggest
yeah.
um, it depends. It sounds like you like the sun quite a lot and you like when it's warm. So I'd suggest June is a good month to go. Maybe May
Okay.
or June or July, when it's quite
But
when it's
but
sunny
in
and
May, June,
warm.
July, it's very costly, right? Everyone is going for the holiday.
Well, well,
Yeah,
maybe, but it's okay then. So May or June would be cheaper because it is if it's before the school holidays
yeah,
of Europe in general, then it'll be cheaper because usually July and August are more the school holiday months.
yeah, yeah,
So if
yeah.
you go in May or June, that would be cheaper. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
that would be
So
a good
no,
time to go.
I'm thinking because of Jan Feb this cheaper. That is the reason I'm thinking.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
true, but maybe May and June I think would be okay because
yeah.
as I say, it is not the school holiday time. But you have kids, don't you? So would you have to pull them out of school?
Yeah, yeah. So no, my kids is 3 year old. So
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
very little.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And how many
So
do you have? Sorry, one or
one,
two?
one, one,
One.
one.
Oh, one. So you right. So instead, it's just singular. My kid. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you
okay.
were saying kids, like plural. So
Yeah,
my kid or my child. Yeah, lovely. Oh,
yeah,
okay. So and she's 3.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah.
think I can roam. I think Switzerland without taking the ticket for her, right? For train
Yeah.
ticket not
Yeah.
required.
Is it
6 year old not ticket required, right?
right? So, oh gosh, I don't know what the rules are, but is it under fives go free? I don't know. Is it something like that?
Yeah, yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that one. This one.
Okay,
Yeah,
brilliant. Well, it's a good time to go, a good chance
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah,
go
yeah.
while she's still very like little, but not like a baby. Yeah, that's quite good.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's very nice. And
Because
yeah,
after 5 years, 6 years, you need to pay, right?
yeah,
Ticket and all expenses.
exactly.
It's a very expensive means place, Switzerland, right?
Yeah, it is expensive.
Mm.
Yeah, it's quite expensive. So that's why, yeah, you want to go at the right time of year. I think that yeah, because when I actually went, I got to stay with my friend, so I didn't have to
Oh,
pay for accommodations. That was amazing. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
was with her, but if you have to, yeah, it is quite expensive, and like the restaurants and things are, and going out and about and transport is quite, yeah, it is expensive, but you just got to have spending money. Yeah,
Yes, 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 yes. I think if you go there for 5 days, minimum 5 days required, right? To explore
yeah.
the
Yeah,
Switzerland.
that would be nice. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I went for shorter, but it was really good. But my friend could show me, everything and in that time the main things because she knows everything, so
Yeah,
that's good. But yeah, so where would you go to, do you think? Do you think you would go like to Zurich in the north, or what do you
yeah,
think?
yeah, Zurich. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would recommend. That's where my friend lives in Zurich. So it's really beautiful. Yeah, they have the
Yeah.
huge Zurich Lake in the middle of the city, and
Hmm.
then all the the bridges, the lights. It's very beautiful. Yeah, that city. I think
Yeah.
amazing, very clean and
Yeah.
pristine,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's very
and
tough to get the job in Switzerland, right?
I would
It's
presume so. Yeah, I think so
yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
yeah,
They are
but
not
if
allowing too much people.
right,
So
yeah.
yeah.
But if you do, the salary is very high.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Salary is very high,
Yeah.
and yeah, and living standard is also high, right?
But living costs are high too. Exactly, exactly. But
Yes.
it does mean that if you travel, if you go on holiday from Switzerland to, let's say, to Spain, you're
Hmm.
rolling in it because you have loads of money to spend because
Yeah, yeah,
everything is so much cheaper. So that's quite
yeah,
funny. But yeah, in terms of living there, yes, it's expensive. So it's relative. Yeah. But yeah, but I think yeah, it's pretty good. The Swiss franc is very strong. Yeah, very strong. So
yes, yes, yes.
yeah, that's very interesting. But yeah, Zurich is really lovely. I actually did paddle boarding on the lake as well. You can get boats or do different water sports, and or you can just go and swim in the lake. It's
Yeah,
lovely. Yeah, it's
yeah,
very
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
So I really, really recommend. And I also went to Lugano in the south.
yeah.
You just because it's a relatively small country, you can really travel to different parts on the train quite within
Okay.
a couple of hours. And this is the Italian speaking part.
Oh,
And it was, yeah, again, so beautiful. Just as beautiful as Zurich, a very different vibe, I suppose, because it's Italian speaking and it's a bit more of that sort of, and it's very, it was smaller than Zurich because it's a smaller like town, but it was really, yeah, really lovely and just yeah, we swam there and there was lots of nature. Yeah, it's just nature everywhere in Switzerland. And yeah, I would
yeah.
recommend. So, and there's
Mm.
also the French speaking part, of course, with like Lausanne and Geneva. So I haven't been, well, I passed through Geneva once very quickly. That was it.
Mm.
But I haven't been to that part, or, but again, beautiful. So I think everywhere. But do you like the natural beauty? Is that a thing you look for on a holiday?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yeah. I
Okay,
like the
that's
and
okay.
yeah, I want to go Italy also because I
Ah,
want to
yes, I
explore.
love
Yeah, it's a
Italy.
very good place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love Italy. And cheap, definitely cheaper than
yeah.
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
And
yes,
yeah, and
yes,
best time
so
to
good.
go Jan Feb because
Yeah,
it's a
you could
very hot
do.
place.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that you could do because in the south of Italy, it will
Mm.
still be quite. I think it would still be mild weather at that time of year in the south of Italy. Yeah, so not too cold. But and hopefully and should be lots of sun.
Yeah,
um, and not too cold. Yeah, but yeah, the summers obviously are very hot there. Yeah, so
yeah.
right, very nice. And I went to Bergamo, close to Milan. I went to Florence,
Okay. Yeah, it's a very good
to
place.
the Amalfi Coast. The
Yeah.
Amalfi Coast. It was a little town called Amalfi, and to Naples. Naples, where Napoli, Naples, where they have the pizza. Pizza came from
Yeah, yeah.
where
Oh,
pizza
pizza.
came from. So that
Okay.
was
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, Naples or Napoli, and that was amazing. We tried yeah, the pizza was incredible there, really. So I think you would enjoy a lot.
yes, yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
and I still haven't been to Rome, but I'm very much hoping to go soon. That's one
Yeah,
place I haven't been to, even though it's the capital.
yeah, yeah. So I
Yeah,
think in
yeah.
Rome, too many museum is there, right?
Too
Mostly
many
museum.
like
Uh,
tourists?
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah,
a lot of tourists, a lot of
yeah, yeah,
tourists. Yeah, it's
yeah,
true. It's very popular, but
yeah.
yeah, but I'd still like to go. I suppose like Paris, no, loads of tourists. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
Oh,
know.
well, yeah.
Paris is too much crowded. I know.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah,
well, thank you for
yeah, yeah.
calling today,
Thank
Aaron.
you
We're
very
almost
much.
at the
Yeah.
time. Good to
Bye,
chat to
bye,
you about Europe.
bye,
Bye bye.
bye.